Is the dumbest person ever. It's not because you're dumb. It's because of men. Oh yeah. Oh, guys, change one thing. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your friend from China, Bill. Come at you live from China, obviously, 1:25 p.m. And forget about work, dude. Probably I'll fucking just escape work and do not fucking clock in. But we don't know, dude. Most likely I will. But so, it's been a long time since I've been on this live stream, bro. But I hope everything is going alright with you. You know, I had an infection, virus, whatever, dude. Like it was killing me. I was taking a lot of antibiotics, and I wasn't drinking any alcohol, bro. So it, now I'm finally back, and yeah, healthy. That's fucking amazing. Good to be fucking healthy again. And Glitter, what's up, my German princess? Good to see you this time. You know. Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ! Like, good morning, Glitter. I'm okay, totally okay, dude. I recovered from the infection, so it's good to be healthy again, and it's wonderful, isn't it? Right? So I'm glad to be coming back, you know, because when I was sick for the last couple week almost, I was like, dude, like, what can I fucking do? I'm just fucking useless. I'm just sleeping, you know, lying on bed, taking medicine, taking antibiotics. But right now, I can finally come back stronger and more powerful than ever, I think. So I'll be here always for you, you know. Going to be just uh, overcoming that infection again. You know, like, it's good that you didn't kill me because, like, whenever you have a infection virus that affects you quite significantly, you feel like you know you might kill you because this has happened to a lot of people. But this time I fucking got out of it, and I'm here. I'm steady and strong, so feels amazing. It's crazy, very yeah. It's great. It's crazy. I see you, Glitter. You know, I just can't bear. But the thing about me being sick over the last couple of days is that I have not done any live streams, and I'm just feeling rusty. Just feeling rusty. And yeah. Anyways, this is our time, dude. This is our time, man. I think a lot of things have happened recently. Quite honest with you, I was quite down for the last couple of days because just being inactive and sick and just constantly needing to taking antibiotics. It makes you really suffer for real. And right now, I really hate to open up the Chinese TikTok, dude. Chinese TikTok, the only dude like this thing fucking sucks. But for its user base, as a Chinese person, dude, I gotta fucking tap into this platform. So here we go. Liu, hello. I understand you have recovered, bro. Like, yeah, man. During this, bro, oh man, it was painful, dude. It was painful. I was like, a illness can almost disappear my whole for life, dude. Like this, dude. Because I was unable to do anything. My body is flaccid, weak. My mind is also the same way. So I was like, dude, I just want to be healthy again, bro. And it's most importantly, I just want my brain to fucking come back at its power again. And by the way, dude, like today, I know it's regular Thursday in China, but you know, hey Rex, what's up? I feel like with this string, we're gonna pop into a really good time that we have together. Like one thing that I was pissed about myself is that dude, hey Bill, hey, stay locked in. Bill is gonna be consistent for a while, and this time we said virus infection, dude. I was really bedridden for a couple of days, bro, and things were tough for me. Like mental health and all those things were tough for me, and yeah, it's so good to be back. And recently, like what I have been watching is a bunch of Chinese, Hong Kong TV shows back in the 90s, bro. And I was like flabbergasted, bro. I'm intrigued by those Hong Kong TV shows. Hong Kong movies are fucking legendary. Now it sucks, right? Like it used to be legendary, and those Hong Kong TV shows were the same thing. And sometimes it stings for me because some of the characters can, remind you of the person that bother you the most in your mind. I saw one person. It was like a Hong Kong 90s television show where this person is exactly like my scumbag father because he's like basically living his own or a psychopath, forcing people to do things that people do not want to do and just fucking causing mayhem to people. And they just never realize how fucking guilty they are. And I wish that should do, bro. I would say watching those Hong Kong shows, bro, TV show, were causing me to be pretty out of sign, like it's just so relatable that because there was this guy in one of the 90s most classic TV shows called 大时代, Epic Times, where there was this person that's just exactly like my father, where he fucking, just abused everyone around him, friends, family member, children, and he doesn't realize what an abomination he is, and he just living his own world, and dude, it's hard to fucking connect. And by the way, homies, like I'm trying to like really move out of this fucking place, this apartment. I want to get back to my own apartment. I want to get back to my own apartment and leave without this fucking douchebag again, dude. Like I really wanted to do that. And I would guess like it's not like a specifically difficult thing, but like the person that's renting this apartment right now is a lady. I actually tried to go to the apartment and say, "Hey, lady, I'm the fucking landlord of this apartment, and I want to go back to living here right now because I cannot fucking stand this fucking nasty scumbag living with me. So, but then women was like totally didn't get my point. He thought that my scumbag father was a landlord, and yeah, I'm the fucking owner of that apartment, and I was just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with women? I was trying to be very polite. I was like, hey, I understand that for you, a lady, moving around moving, is kind of difficult. But I own this fucking apartment, so if I want to fucking live here, it's my fucking right. And I'm trying to be polite. I say like, I'll give you the timing you needed to find a new apartment. And actually, after I wrap up this live stream, I'll be calling that lady because it's been 3-4 days later to check out like how she's doing right now. Like, is she like looking for new apartments to rent? Because I really cannot fucking be in this place no more, bro. Like, it's fucking painful. It's mentally, it's exhausting. I cannot take it no more. Yeah, I think you'd be good for you. Yeah, you'd be so great for me. You'd be so great for me. Weird, like imagine like the later part of 2023, how much fun we had, dude. That was when I was living by myself. But my father is a psychopath. He's controlling, and no matter what, like, because we have this pattern in our family where the abuser just gets away with everything that he has committed, he has caused. My grandfather, my grandmother was a badass, dude. She can fucking hunt wild animals by herself in the fucking wilderness of the mountains in the most impoverished countryside in China, bro. But like, because of my grandfather, who is exactly like my father, dude, like, she was just so abused as a woman, which in China was, you know, I wouldn't say prevalent, but it's a lot of people, a lot of women that have suffered through that, and it's unfortunate that this situation has evolved when my mother just had the same thing, and both my grandma and my mom died from cancer. But at this time, dude, I don't want to cave in no more. I do not want to cave into this fucking scumbag, dude. No more, dude. So, that lady, I was quite polite, I was like, hey, I know you run here. Actually, I didn't even collect rent. It's my father who's collecting rent. I was like, uh, my father collects the rent. He said, yeah, I didn't even pay you. So what's good? I'm like, I'm the owner of this fucking apartment. You know what I mean? And she's just like, anyways, I don't want to like uh talk too much about her. I just want to be calling her later and see what's up. Like, don't fucking fool me with like, yeah, it's hard to find an apartment because this fucking suburb, dude, it's so easy to find an apartment. And she was like, I wouldn't be moving out of here by myself. I'm like, yeah, understood. Nobody would be moving out by themselves. They need some help. There's not something that I should be worried about. Like, this is your business, dude. So I feel like that lady is quite problematic. Not gonna lie, dude. And really, I'm looking for a day where I can be coming back to my apartment where there has a lot of memories, and I feel like that was my real home. Living in this place makes me fucking sick because of the presence of that scumbag. And let me try to fucking make things right. Let me try to just fix things. And, I feel like, about the energy, about, everything, it affect me a lot. The problem, the police will do nothing when even a woman gets abused at home. Dude, that's true, dude. Like, it's really tough to really talk about the justice department and system in China, bro, because it is just pretty outdated, like people who live in remote areas, living areas that are not a first search city, like bad things are just seen as normal. It seems like norm to have those kind of very bad, let's say, domestic abuse to happen. And frankly, I could not take this no more. Because like sometimes, like I'm like my mom a little bit, which I actually feel kind of guilty of, because like I'm always like, oh, give this scumbag a chance, let me just like fix him, bro. But this thing is really real. It says your scumbag father, like whatever kind of scumbag that you made in your life that has, let's say, destroys the life of the best people morally, and they only target good people. Like those people are unable to be changed, and like after all those disappointments, I was still like, maybe I can make things work out with this douchebag, and now I'm like, okay, it doesn't work that way, dude. The only thing that I can do is to separate myself from him physically. Physically, because even if after my mom passed away and I was just filled with, occupied with hatred in my heart for the shame, the abomination that mom suffered, dude, because my father, dude, like I was still just so fucking enraged because of what happened to my mom, and there's no fucking justice because of it. And right now, I think I'm at the fork of the road whether I choose to, like try to, hey, let's say, um, recognize a family member where in which he's totally not acting like it at all. He's acting like the exact opposite, the family enemy. And I have to accept that, bro. And I have been doing it for a while, and it's disappointment, disappointment. So right now, I'm like, all right, let me fucking get out of here, dude. Like, actually, yeah, I'm very pumped to be calling that. Hey, guys, do I have the right to fucking say, hey, I want to get back here? Because I was being polite, but she wasn't. She wasn't. She was being like, no, you guys discuss. Uh, I was like, I'm not like evicting you. I'm just saying I want you to live in this place. It's my apartment, my mom's apartment that she got for me. It's for my mental health and for things that are just so important for my, like, the environment you're living. So she was like, I don't know, man. Like, anyways, like she definitely listened to my father, but like I own that apartment that my mom bought me. So because the fact that my father took advantage of the fact that he was like, negotiating contract with that lady that rented, I'm like, yeah, like I can be like direct and be just saying, hey, like a bad landlord, say, hey, please get out. I will need you leaving here, but I didn't. But I think the polite approach that I took makes her fucking feel like that she has some leverage, which I feel like is something that's prevalent in the society, that which is that the more of like kind, pure, simple person that you try to be, people try to fucking like mess up with your more. So maybe it's time for me to step out and be a fucking scumbag. But I don't want to. I don't want to because you guys are fucking beautiful. Jessica, why do you always talk with a mask on? Hey, picture yourself being in China and you are on YouTube, and there it's not technically legal to be on YouTube. To just use YouTube, use proxy. So okay, you get my point, Jessica. You get it. I'm in China. I'm Chinese. Yes, you can do it. Thank you, Peter. Yes, I can do it. I'll be calling that lady. I'll be calling her out on her bluff, dude. And yeah. Well, this thing is pretty much something that I want to get out of like a long time ago, but well, I'm still fucking here, dude. Okay, this scumbag came here. 滚蛋哈！我白扶的走去。Okay, I just tell her that get the fuck out of here. I'm moving out of this fuck apartment here today. Some people don't understand. Nice, Bill. Yeah, it's right, dude. Like people understand, people don't understand. I just focus on people that understand. People that my friends, It's just slide off those people, right? And actually, if I move back to my apartment, I'll be quite close to my company. It's like 2 minutes electric bike ride, and it's gonna be wonderful. And yeah, like since I have this knee injury right now, I'm not even collecting the to like. Oh shit! No, let me try to calm down my mind, dude. Let me try to calm myself down. So I will not take those lies no more. I will not take those lies no more. Because one thing that made me so disappointed is that at the end of my mom's life, my mom was still, thinking that this scumbag was like acting in good heart. But what happened next is that he came to the hospital and tried to fucking verbally, yeah, he verbally insulted my mom in the hospital bed and tried to like vocally, physically abuse my mom like in my mom's last couple months. So I'm like, well, is this someone that I want to recognize as someone that I want to forgive, bro? Like, yeah, I know, like in God's plan, in the Bible, like it's about forgiveness, but like in this situation, dude, I feel like I have to be like more clear that sometimes, forgiveness doesn't work. And sometimes it'll hurt you more. And I think that's a very important lesson. It's an extremely important lesson. So, actually, one thing that's pretty funny is that lady was like, hey, yeah, I can fucking like get around with it. And actually, my company is just right next to my apartment. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna visit you right after I clock off this afternoon. So yeah, so be prepared. This ain't something that we took before, because like I was the person that initiated that we gotta move out of the place. We cannot live with this kind of person anymore. He affects us so fucking much, and it's very excruciating for any person to experience it. So yeah, actually, you know I always have like, okay, this time maybe like things may be good, like this person, this scumbag is finally just realizing that he only had a one person with blood connection, that it's the most important person to him. But he doesn't realize that. Like he wants to send me to the mental hospital when I'm sick. The last couple of days, I have this infection virus. I was sick, so I went to the hospital, and this dude was like, "Why don't I go to the mental hospital?" So I think that was a trigger that really just totally dimmed down any hope, any glimmer of just acceptance of just being with this guy. So I think I'm gonna get out of here and right. So it's, by the way, Glitter. I was doing in Germany this month. Was this Thursday in China, bro, and hopefully within this week I can be able to move out of my apartment. Do like I don't want to be a douchebag to tell that lady, although like the way that she responded, I could be a douchebag and be like, hey, get out of here. I'm the fucking owner of this apartment, so I want to be back here. And I gave you enough time, so get the fuck out of here. Like I can do that, but I don't think that's polite. But like she was not polite to me because she was like that. My father was the fucking negotiator, so sometimes I have to be a scumbag, which I don't want to be. But I think in this constellation, like I was like coming in really sweet and polite, and she was just like she was basically like the teacher that I had back in school. Let's say a math teacher, because I was really bad at math. She was basically having that math teacher attitude towards me, like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, because I was enraged at the moment, just thinking about my father. So I just want to come in polite and not offending any person. So I think people in China, I think this is one real fucking thing is that people try to take kindness and good face as a weakness. But this is something that, let's say, in other countries, it's not about countries. Like, let's say, if you are a person with a normal soul, like you would like see politeness and being respect respectful as normal, right? But those people, like, I think they have a problem with like realizing someone is being polite and respectful to you, but that kind of person, they don't have the same thing back. So I feel like I will have to be a scumbag to deal with that issue. So, anyways, I think that's about it. That's about it, Glitter. Having there's a big trouble at work, but I fight back. Yes, man, you fight back. You fight back. Ain't nobody gonna fucking bully you or fucking take advantage of you. You gotta fight back hard. You're gonna mobilize the war machines, and those who are trying to cause you problems are gonna see themselves get into troubles 10 times more than you did, bro. Leader, I love you. I root for you. Take care of those fucking problems and those fucking people that throw you those fucking hurdles. And I fucking love you. So On that note, I will be going back to work Thursday. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud of you, Glitter. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And let me go back to work. It's daily international. It's not only in China. It's everywhere, bro. Like, yeah, dude. Like, so we have to be tough. Like we have to be tough. And what, Glitter, having trouble at work, people cause that kind of trouble to you, I fucking got you, bro. I fucking got you. Let me fucking whoop his ass or her ass. I'll be here for you. Right, 1,000. Yes, man. You fucking 1,000. I don't take this fucking kind of bullshit. Get the fuck out of here and be respectful. If you don't, I'll just fucking be a trouble for you and a nightmare for you that you don't want. So, anyways, I'll be clocking out. Thanks for watching. Thank you for popping by. I'll be leaving, going back to work. So if you pop into this channel, do click the like button if you're curious about Chinese person's life, and you can click the like button. You can, and it's gonna help us hours. And also, if you want to support this channel, you can pitch in with PayPal, Patreon, and Bitcoin links in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. I love you all. Take it easy, fam.